Dear students, now we are going to solve some examples in the what again? In the sum of first 10 elements of an AP. So the next one example is how many terms of AP? How many terms of AP minus 6 minus 11 by 2 minus 5 are needed to give the sum minus 25 minus 25. Okay. So here they have given it as what? So here the first element is how much? That is minus 6 and D is that is minus 11 by 2 plus 6. Minus into minus plus that second element is going to be subtracted. The first one, that is LCM is 2, that is 12 minus 11 plus 12 divided by 2, that is 1 divided by 2. So common difference is how much? That is 1 divided by 2. And Sn they have given, the sum is how much they have given? Minus 25. It means we have to find out the first, that is the n elements. Okay. So here, how many terms? It means how many numbers of an AP are needed to give the sum of this one. So here, if I take that Sn is equal to, there is a n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into b. Directly I can take this one. Okay. Then Sn is how much? Minus 25. This is a n divided by 2. 2a is minus 6 plus n minus 1, d is how much? That is 1 divided by. Okay. So now this one is minus 50 is equal to n minus 12 plus n by 2 minus 1 divided by. So if I take the LCM as the two elements here are going to be present. So here I will take the 2 as the LCM, then now it is minus 100 and I will take this n inside the bracket, then it is a 2 12s are minus 24n. So this n is common multiple, then n square, then it is minus n. So now this is a n square. Sorry, first I will solve. This is 100 minus 24n minus n, that is minus 25 n plus n square. I will take this 100 to the LHS. Therefore, that is n square minus 25n plus 100 is equal to what? 0. Okay. So 25 4s are. Okay, that is n square minus 25n minus 4n plus 100 is equal to 0. Then n minus 25 minus 4 n minus 25 is equal to 0. So n minus 4 n minus 25 is equal to 0. Then n is equal to 4 or n is equal to 25. So the number of elements are needed to become minus 25 as the n is equal to 4 or n is equal to 25 is the answer. Okay. So now the next one example. The next one example. Find the sum of all natural numbers natural numbers lying between 100 and 1000 line between 100 and 1000 which are multiple of 5, which are multiple of 5. The number which are lying in between, we have to find out the sum. That is Sn is equal to the sum of the natural number which are lying in between 100 and 1000. So the number which are lying in between 100 and 1000, which are multiple of 5, those are divisible by 5. If I take that those numbers are in between 100 to 1000, not including 100 and 1000, between 100 and 1000. Okay, that is 101 is divisible by 5. No, 102, no, 103, 104, 105. Next, plus 110, plus 115, plus 120, plus up to plus 995. These are all the multiples of 5, or else they are divisible by the 5. So now we have to find out the sum from 105, 110. We have to add all those elements up to 995. So it will take again more than 10 or 15 minutes of time to add all those things. So here what we have to use again, the sum of first 10 elements of an AP. First we have to find out how many numbers are present from 105 to 995. So that is nothing but Tn is equal to again A plus n minus 1 into D. So Tn, that is n element is 995, A is 105. Then n that we have to find out, and common difference is 110 minus 105 is, that is 5, or else 120 minus 150. The common difference is same in the AP series. Okay, there is a, if I take this 105 to the LHS, then it goes to the subtraction. 5 minus 5, that is 0, 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 1 is, that is 890 is equal to 5n minus 5. Take again this 5 to the LHS, that is 895 is equal to 5n, then n is equal to 895 divided by 5, 5 1s are 3 remaining, 5 7s are, that is 4, 5 7s are 35, 35, that is a 4 remaining, 45 means 9 5, that is n is how many? 179 terms are present from 105 to 995. So we have to find out the sum of 179 terms. That is nothing but, that is directly I can take it as n by 2, that is A plus n, because I know the last element as well as the first element, and even though I know the n, how many elements, that is 179 divided by 2. A is 105 plus 995, that is 179 divided by 2, 5 5, that is 10, 90, that is again 1 carry, 9 1 10, that is 1100, 2 1 2 5 2 5, 2 5 again 2 5 5 50, that is 179 into 550. That the calculation will be 98450, that is 98450. So the sum of the terms from 105 to 995 is how much? That is 98,450. This is what the sum of the 179 elements. Okay. So whenever they give this type of the examples, so here what they will ask, the sum of all the natural numbers between 100 and 1000, which are multiple of 5. So which are multiple of 5 means those numbers should be divisible by 5, and those numbers are lying in between 100 and 1000, not including 100 and 1000, in between. Okay. So I will take that Sn is equal to 105 plus Sn is the sum of those all the numbers, 105, 110, again up to 995. Okay. First, what we have to be find out is, we have to be find out how many terms are being added here. So ಎಷ್ಟು elements ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. That is, we have to find out the value of n by using the nth element of an AP. That is A plus n minus 1 into D. That nth element is 995, first element is 105, and the common difference, the second element is going to subtract the first one, third is second one, fourth is third one. So the common difference again you get the same. Then D is 5, and the number of terms is 179 I get here, and I have to add the sum of the 179 elements by using the first and the last one. Very easy by doing this. Okay, so the answer we get very easily. Okay, the next one is about find the sum of odd integers. The next one, find the sum of odd integers from 1 to 2001. From 1 to 2001. Odd integers. Odd means that is odd numbers. Basis will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 like that. So here not given in between from 1 to 2001. So odd numbers means that is less than equal to 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 up to plus 2001. So here what we have to do? Again, how many elements we have to be added? Again, here first A is how much? 1. D is 3 minus 1 that is 2 or 5 minus 3 that is 2. 7 minus 5 that is 2. The common difference is same. Then nth element is 2001. Got it? Okay. So that is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. That is 2001. That is 1 plus n minus A is 2. That is if I take this multiply like this, then it is becoming 2000 is equal to 2n minus 2. And I take this to the LHS, then it is 2002 is equal to 2n. The n is equal to 2002 divided by 2. That is 1001 I get. Therefore, S of 1001 is equal to n by 2. 1001 divided by 2. A plus L. A is 1 plus L is 2001. That is the last term. Okay. That is what I get here. 1001 divided by 2. This is 2002. So 2 1 2 again 1001. That is 1001 whole square. So 1001 whole square. What I get? 100 2001. So this is what your answer. By using the calculator, you can do the multiply of 1001 whole square. Okay. So the next one example. This is also very simple example we have been solved here. Okay. So the next one example. Find the sum of all two-digit numbers two-digit numbers which when divided by 4 yields 1 as remainder. Yields 1 as remainder. Yields 1 as remainder. Okay. So two-digit number starts from 11. And those numbers are divided by 12, but the remainder should be the 1. If I take the two-digit number which are divisible by 4 is what? That two-digit number starts with 11, but 12 and 16. Keep on the 4 difference, that is 24, 28, something that I think up to the 98. The 4 ones are 4 2s are 8, and no, that is up to 96. I think that is a 4 2s are 8, then 4 4s are okay. 96. But if I divided these numbers, whether I get the remainder as the 1. So look here. If I divide the 12 divided by 4, then it is again what you get the 3, not the remainder as 1. If I again divide the 16 by the 4, again what I get, it is again by 4, 4 fours are, but not remainder as 1. If I divide this 20, but the remainder again what I get it as the 0. Remainder is 0 the second number. Andre hang node. If I take the 16, if it is divisible by 4, 4 fours are again 16. The remainder again what I get the 0. If I take the 24, again it is divisible by 4, that is 4. 4 6 are 24. Again what I get the remainder it as 0. But here what I get the remainder it should be the 1. So remainder and 1 significant I will take the next terms of those divisible by the numbers which are divisible by the 4. The next terms which are the divisible by the 4. It means the next term of the 12 is 13. The next term of the 16 is 17. The next term of 20 is 21. The next term of 24 is 25. The next term of 28 is 29. Up to the next term of the 96 is what? The 97. If I take the 13 which is divisible by 4 again, that is 4 3s are 12, and the remainder what I get here it is the again 1. If I take the last one, that is 97. If I divisible by 4, that is a 4 2s are again 8, the remainder that is 7, again 4 4s are, that is again 16, the remainder is 1. Okay, so here I should get the remainder it as the 1. So the numbers are what? That is the 13, 17. Okay, so we have to find out its what? The sum of all the 2-digit number. It means that is S7 is equal to 13 plus 17 plus 21 plus 25 plus up to 97. So what we have to find out? How many terms we are going to add? Again A is 13, D is 17 minus 13, that is again 4. Okay, and Tn is 97, the last term. Therefore the Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Tn is 97, A is 13, n minus 1, D is 4. 13 take to the LHS, that is 7 minus 3, that is 4, 9 minus 1, that is 8 is equal to 4n minus 4, 4 take to the LHS, that is 88 is equal to 4n, then n is equal to how much, that is 22. So we have to add the 22 elements. We have to add the 22 elements, that is S of sum of the 22 elements, that is n by 2 A plus n, that is S22. That is n is 22 divided by 2. A is, that is 13 plus L is 97. Okay, 97 plus 13, that is 110. So this is 11 into 110. Okay, 11 0 0, 11 11 that is 121, that is 1 2 1 0 is what you are the sum of the 22 elements. So like that we have to find out the sum of the 22 elements. Okay, so here I will give some 2 more examples as the homework that you have to try more and let me know the answer. Okay, so I will give, is there any doubts? So this is a very simple example they have given here. Okay, so by pausing the video you have to note down the notes. So here I will give some basic examples. Find the sum of all 3 digits, the example. Find the sum of all 3 digits numbers which are divisible by 9 The next one find the sum of all the numbers between 200 and 400 which are divisible by 7. which are divisible by 7. Okay, so this much examples are enough for today's class, and the remaining portion will be continuing in the next class. So here what they are given: find the sum of all the 3-digit numbers. So 3-digit numbers starts from the what? 100. We have to check 101, 102, 103, 104, 105 like that. Those should be divisible by 9. So when I get the one term now, again keep on adding those all the 9. Keep on adding the 9. Then you get the numbers which are divisible by the 9. Okay. So this much examples are enough for today's class. If you have any doubts, then you can ask me through the call. Okay. So thank you. Give the attendance. Don't miss. Thank you very much.